Factsverse presents. Grandpa worked over a decade on her Sweet 16 gift. Her reaction was heartbreaking. A girl's 16th birthday is a very special occasion. When a girl turns 16, she has a big party where she wears a gorgeous dress. She gets fantastic gifts. Many girls get their first car at their Sweet 16 party. Well, Lauren Blank, she had an amazing Sweet 16. Lauren, aka Ren, was born and raised in Keller, Texas. It was a small town of about 45,000 people. The city advertises itself by saying that it successfully balances big city comforts with small-town charm. And Lauren was getting ready to celebrate her Sweet 16, but she didn't want an over-the-top party like many girls her age did. She wanted a quiet celebration with her family and her closest friends. Ren and her grandfather, Ron Petrillo, had an extraordinary bond. When Ren was little, her parents didn't want to send her to daycare. They wanted her to be cared for by family, and from when Ren was 2 years old until she was 5, Ren spent all of her days with her grandfather while her parents were at work. And that gave him a chance to forge a bond that they otherwise wouldn't have had if they didn't spend all that time together. It was also during this time that Grandpa had a great idea for a gift for Ren. It was a gift that would take almost a decade to complete. Ron wanted his granddaughter to remember the special times they had together when he was watching over her. Unfortunately, she was so young when he was watching her during the day, there was a pretty good chance that she wasn't going to remember a lot of that. Ron didn't want those memories to fade for either one of them, though. He loved his granddaughter more than anything in the world, and he wanted to do something to show her that when she got older. Ron's gift was almost complete, but the problem was that he wasn't sure when to give it to her. He wasn't sure if he should give it to her on her 16th birthday, her 18th birthday, her 21st birthday, or after he passed away. Well, since he worked on that gift for years, he didn't want to wait any longer. He wanted to be able to see the look on her face when he gave her the gift, so he decided to give it to her on her 16th birthday. Ron worked really hard on the gift for years. Every night, after Ron would spend the day with his granddaughter, they'd write down what the two did every day. At first, it was a journal for him. Over time, though, the gift really started to take shape. Writing down what they did each day seemed simple at first, but he knew that when he had years and years of memories compiled, that'd be something amazing. When he started the gift, he knew that he would be 76 years old when Ren turned 16, and he knew by then he'd have something amazing to give his granddaughter. Ron watched Ren until she was 5 years old when she started school. When she started school again, she still saw her grandfather regularly. Not every day, but she still saw him at least once a week, and he used these moments to add to the gift. Finally, the day came. Ren turned 16 in March of 2017, and that was when Ron finally was going to give her the gift. He wrapped it up and gave it to her, and she opened the present. It contained 3 notebooks. The first one read Lauren's Book No. 1 with a heart drawn. The other 2 read Book 2 and Book 3. Ren looked at the books with a puzzled look on her face. She had no idea what these books would be all about. The first entry read, "Hi Lauren, I'm just starting this so someday you might read it for fun. It's going to be a day-to-day record of you and me." And each of the books was filled with entries just like that one. The first entry was dated February 13, 2003, and from then on, each entry was about what they did together and how much he loved his granddaughter. Her grandpa worked over a decade on this Sweet 16 gift. Her reaction was heartbreaking, too. While Ren was reading those books, tears started streaming down her cheeks. She remembered many of the things her grandfather wrote about. The fact that he took all that time to write these things down, it was unbelievable to her. She says that of all the gifts she got for her 16th birthday, her grandfather's books were her favorite.